Zoom Shakespeare Productions and Wandering Moose present Peter Pan, or The Boy Who Never Grew Up, by J.M. Barrie. Adapted and directed by Rebecca Bernstein. Episode 5. The Pirate Ship, the Nursery, and the Treetops. One green light squinting over Kidd's Creek, which is near the mouth of the Pirate River, marked where the brig, the Jolly Roger, lay, low in the water. A rakish-looking craft fouled to the hull, every beam in her detestable, like ground strewn with mangled feathers. She was the cannibal of the seas, and scarce needed that watchful eye, for she floated immune in the horror of her name.
Aye, Captain.
Then hoist them up!
Tumble up, you ungentlemanly lubbers!
So, now then, you bullies, 6 of you walk the plank tonight, but I have room for 2 cabin boys. Which of you is it to be?
You see, sir, I don't think my mother would like me to be a pirate. Would your mother like you to be a pirate, slightly?
I don't think so. Hey, Twin, would your mother like...
Shut him up! You boy, you look as if you had a little pluck in you. Did you never want to be a pirate, my hearty?
When I was at school, what do you think, Michael?
Oh, what would you call me if I joined?
Blackbeard Joe.
John, what do you think?
Stop. Should we still be respectful subjects of King George?
You would have to swear down with King George.
Then I refuse.
And I refuse.
That seals your doom. Bring up their mother. So, my beauty, you are to see your children walk the plank.
Are they to die?
They are. Silence all, for a mother's last words to her children.
These are my last words. Dear boys, I feel that I have a message to you from your real mothers, and it is this. We hope our sons will die like English gentlemen.
I am going to do what my mother hopes. What are you to do, Twin?
What my mother hopes. John, what are you...
Tie her up! Get the plank ready!
Her? It's your crocodile, sir.
Thank you, Jukes.
Captain!
It's time, Wendy. Boys, bid farewell to your beloved mother.
Walk the plank.
Walk the plank!
Captain?
Yes?
Are you ready, boys? 1,
Did you hear a splash?
2,
No. The beast must have swallowed her whole.
3!
Put up your swords, boys. This man is mine.
Hello again, boys.
So, Pan, this is all you're doing!
Aye, Jas Hook. It is all my doing.
Proud and insolent youth, prepare to meet thy doom.
Dark and sinister man, have at thee.
Pan! What are you?
I am youth, and I am joy.
We must now bid James Hook, though not the wholly unheroic figure, farewell, for we have come to his last moment. Seeing Peter slowly advancing upon him through the air with a dagger poised, he sprang upon the bulwarks to cast himself into the sea. He did not know that the crocodile was waiting for him. Perhaps the clock was stopped so that this knowledge might be spared him. A little mark of respect at the end. Peter smiled his biggest smile. And thus perished James Hook. There was great triumph. But of course they all knew they must soon say goodbye.
Wendy? John? Michael? Nana, I see you have put the night things out again. It touches my heart to watch you do that night after night. But they will never come back. George, what sort of day have you had?
There were never less than 100 running around the cab cheering. When we passed the stock exchange, the members came out and waved at me.
I am so proud, George.
I've been put on a pictured postcard, dear.
Never.
Ah, Mary. We should not be such celebrities if the children hadn't flown away.
George, you are sure you're not enjoying it?
Enjoying it? You truly think so, Mary?
Forgive me, dear one.
It is I who need forgiveness. Always I, never you. And now I feel drowsy. Won't you play me to sleep on the nursery piano? And shut that window, Mary dearest. I feel a draught.
Oh, George, never ask me to do that. The window must always be left open for them. Always. Always.
I think we've been here before.
It's your home, you stupid.
There is your old bed, Michael.
I'd nearly forgotten.
I say, the kennel.
Perhaps Nana's in it.
Hello, there's a man inside it.
It's Father.
Wendy, surely Father didn't used to sleep in the kennel.
Perhaps we don't remember the old life as well as we thought we did.
It is very careless of Mother not to be here when we come back.
Shh. That is her playing.
Who's that lady?
Hush, it's Mother.
Then are you not really our mother, Wendy?
Oh dear, it is quite time to be back.
Let us creep in and put our hands over her eyes.
No, let us climb into bed and pretend to be asleep.
I see them in their beds so often in my dreams that I still seem to see them when I am awake. No, I'll not look again. But so often the silver voices call me, my little children whom I'll see no more.
Mother?
That is Wendy.
Mother!
Now it is John.
Mother!
Oh, Michael. And when they call, I stretch out my arms to them, but they never come. They never come. No, I feel them in my arms. Oh, my dears, you are home.
Mary, I found these boys outside the house. They said they... So it's true. Children!
Father!
Father!
Father, these are the lost boys. May we adopt them?
At the expense! I will... Yes, I suppose.
Goodbye, Peter.
It would be many years until Wendy saw Peter again. All the boys were grown up and done for by this time, so it is scarcely worthwhile saying anything more about them. Wendy had a daughter called Jane, who always had an inquiring look, as if she wanted to ask questions. When she was old enough to ask them, they were mostly about Peter Pan. She loved to hear of Peter, and Wendy told her all she could remember in the very nursery from which the famous flight had taken place. It was a cool spring night, and the story had been told for the night, and Jane was now asleep in her bed. Wendy was sitting on the floor, very close to the fire, so as to see to sew, for there was no other light in the nursery. And while she sat sewing, she heard a crow. Then the window blew open as of old, and Peter dropped in on the floor. "Hello, Peter."
Hello, Wendy. Where's John?
"John is not here now."
Is Michael asleep?
"Yes."
That's not Michael. Is it a new one?
"Yes." "Peter, are you expecting me to fly away with you?"
Of course, that's why I've come. Have you forgotten that this is spring cleaning time?
"I can't come. I have forgotten how to fly."
I'll soon teach you again.
"No, Peter.
What is it?
I will turn up the light, and then you can see for yourself."
Don't turn up the light. What is it?
"I am old, Peter. I am ever so much more than 20. I grew up long ago."
You promised not to.
"I couldn't help it. I'm a married woman, Peter."
No, you're not.
"Yes. And the little girl in the bed is my baby."
No, she's not.
Boy, why are you crying?
Hello?
Hello?
My name is Peter Pan.
Yes, I know.
I came back for my mother, to take her to the Neverland.
Yes, I know. I've been waiting for you. May I go? He does so need a mother.
She'll be back, Wendy.
Of course, in the end, Wendy let them fly away together. Our last glimpse of her shows her at the window, watching them receding into the sky until they were as small as stars. The end. This episode featured the voices of Karen Fulda as the narrator, adult Wendy; Jonathan Minshew Gonzalez as Captain Hook; Marcia French as Jukes; Alex Geldrich as Mr. Darling, Starkey; Michael Fieldall as Tootles; Lucas Alifano as Slightly; Megan McCaughey as Michael; Nicole Saban as Wendy; Megan Golden Avocado as John; Benasia T. Baskin as First Twin; Henry Graham Murray as Smee; Tyler Holmes as Peter Pan; Amelia Templeton as Mrs. Darling; and Rebecca Bernstein as Jane. Peter Pan was recorded by Leslie Barrera and Henry Graham Murray, and edited by Leslie Barrera